up, kinfolk? It's RJ Young. Today I'm going to tell you about who I think are going to be the breakout players on the offense and the defense for this 2018 season. And all that's coming up after the bumper. Bumper.
What do you mean you don't subscribe to my son's YouTube channel?
Mama, no!
Just snap the damn ball, RJ.
Got a new camera set up here. So we had plenty of standout products last year. Rodney Anderson, for one, came out of nowhere. My man was like, pop, pop, pow! Especially with the Kansas State game. You know, saved that game from us. Saved it from Bill Snyder's cold, dead kung fu grip. And you know he's old, so he's got a really strong grip. You know, Bill Snyder's got that old man strength like you read about. I know he does. I mean, what kind of... It takes a grown man to rock them Cortezes the way that Bill Snyder did. You know, rock that same cotton bowl windbreaker for like 22 years or whatever it was. Rodney Anderson saved us from the fate of Bill Snyder's scheming. And I like to think that he was the breakout star. Why is the snowball always like right in the shot? I don't know. I'm working on it. Get out of the shot. Get out of the shot. I mean, I want some of it in the shot, but like not the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, can we work with me here? And even when it looked like we were gonna lose him there late, and you know what I'm talking about. A little something happened that didn't happen, that was said to happen. We thought we was gonna lose him. Turned out we really needed him. He had like 226 yards rushing the Rose Bowl. So he was the breakout star of the offense last season. On the defense, had to be Kenneth Murray Jr. Now, I know a lot of people don't like to hear that. I know a lot of people want to throw shade at Kenneth Murray Jr. because, well, he had a pretty bad Rose Bowl game. And even before that, he had a tendency to be out of position when he's playing the Mike linebacker spot. Sometimes it looked like Emmanuel Beal was going to have to lead him around by the face mask. I wonder if Emmanuel Beal was just out there, old man, and Kenneth Murray Jr. like, look here, son, let me tell you how to play this game. I hope so, because Kenneth Murray was going to have to be a dog next year. This is going to be him at middle linebacker. I mean, he's your returning leading tackler with 76 tackles. He was the co-freshman defensive player of the conference. I mean, he was a breakout star. Nobody expected to see that out of Kenneth Murray Jr. Not me, not you, especially after Curtis Bolton went down. But my man came into his own. And this season, I believe the breakout star on the offensive side of the ball is going to be Grant Calcaterra. Why? Because I think Kyler Murray is going to be the starting quarterback. I know that a lot of people don't like me to assume that. I know a lot of people want to hear more about Austin Kendall and why he's getting a fair look. I'm sure he's going to get fair looks. I'm sure that Lincoln... Almost knocked down the deal there. I'm sure he's going to get fair looks. I'm sure that Lincoln Riley is going at it right now with Austin Kendall and Kyler Murray in the film room, in the quarterback room. So yeah, I mean, none of those guys get to take days off. But I'm just saying that if Kyler Murray's running the offense, it's going to be tailor-made for Grant Calcaterra to be his safety blanket. And on top of all, I mean, it just works that way because I could just see Kyler Murray pulling the ball out of the gut of Trey Sermon, out of the butt. Oh, I said out of the butt, didn't I? Gonna have to edit that out. Out of the gut of Rodney Anderson, and then just chunking a slant route, just chunking a go route to Grant Calcaterra, who seems just fine playing tight end, by the way. You know, he's got that same frame, that same oversized wide receiver body that we saw on Mark Andrews, that we love so much, that we've grown accustomed to seeing at OU since the days of Jermaine Gresham. So I think that Grant Calcaterra has a real opportunity to be the standout offensive player on that side of the ball. I know CeeDee Lamb is also a sexy pick, and you can't rule out Marquise Brown, who surprised the hell out of everybody when he showed up at like 140 pounds soaking wet and ended up being OU's best wideout. But on the defensive side of the ball, check this out. Follow me here. I think it's gonna be Robert Barnes. I like Robert Barnes. Man, Robert Barnes had the nastiest hit I saw all season in the same Kansas State game that Rodney Anderson helped us out with, man. I mean, Robert Barnes came downhill, threw a shoulder into somebody and said, get some, go to sleep, go to sleep. Man, Robert Barnes just out there was trucking on dudes. Honorable mentions, I gotta go with Buki. You know, Buki's probably gonna be out there playing some corner. So a lot of people talk about him playing safety because, you know, he's a ball hawk, you want him on the field, but I say he's going to fight for a corner spot. I think it could be him and Tre Norwood. It could be him and Parnell Motley. Could be the two Treys. It could be Jordan Parker. For the first time in a long time, I'm really excited about what's going on at corner in particular. Not just safety, but corner too. And now with this defensive line class that we got coming in, some of those kids got an opportunity to step up. I mean, think who's going to play that oboe role in Mike Stoops' defense next year. It's going to be interesting to see who that guy is. Oh yeah, if you haven't listened to the podcast, it's called Woosa. Go download it. It's on iTunes, it's on Stitcher, it's on SoundCloud. I got a link in the description below. Hit it up with a like, hit it up with a review. Let everybody know that it's an OU sports podcast for OU sports fans by an OU sports fan. You know, we out here having a good time. Leave me voicemails. I love that stuff, man. If you left me a voicemail for the last podcast, I used them all. Like, I answered everybody's question. Because, you know, this is your channel too. And I'm starting up my sports animal segment on Monday at 9:45 in the AM. That'll be a weekly thing until further notice. I'm excited about it. We're gonna have a good time. Alright, that's it for me. If you like the videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. Deuces.